Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's Cheetah Tarot. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Sagittarius. This is going to be towards the end of November, a little bit of beginning of December. Also, I'd like to thank my friend. Thank you so much for Work Your Light Oracle cards. Thank you so much. They're beautiful. Still working with them. So just giving a shout out to you. I guess with all the new YouTube changes, I guess I'm gonna have to start saying viewer description is advised here. 18 years or older. I'm just kidding, but maybe it's getting to that point. I don't know. But yes, Sagittarius. What I was getting for you was you guys are trying to manifest a new man. Period. So a lot of y'all I need a new man. Nah, I can't deal with this no more. I can't do it. I need some new. Like my name is Lauren London. I need some new. It's like I need me a real man. I'm searching for a real man. My name ain't Mary J. Blige. Don't make me sing the song. But some of y'all, that's what y'all doing, Sagittarius. Please just give me somebody new. God, universe, whoever, just give me somebody new. I need a husband. I need a man of means. I need somebody that's going to be here with me. I need somebody that's going to work it out with me. What I got? The cherry at the bottom, and then what? Just happiness, right? You just on a new path. You on a new path. That's exactly what's going on, Sagittarius. You're on a new path. You're on a new road. You're seeing things differently now. You're taking charge with your life. You're moving forward. You're moving on. You're leaving everybody in the dust. And I don't mean everybody. I really don't. But you could have thrown out some negative energy, or you feel like this person is negative, or you feel like this job is negative, or you feel like the relationships that you've been in, they've been too toxic. You've been giving your all. You've been giving your everything to a good relationship, and that person was not putting in the work just like you were trying to put in the work, right? So you decided that you just want to move forward. Now, some of y'all are still standing there. Some of y'all know this relationship needs to progress or things need to change. And what you're doing is just still standing there. Just standing there. No movement, no nothing. No leadership in a relationship. You're trying to wait on that person to lead and they're waiting on you to lead. And no one just moving. Just standing still. Come on now, Sagittarius. What you doing? All right, so I have here the Seven of Swords. See, that's what I'm saying. Like some of y'all just being deceptive of your own self. You're deceiving yourself. You're going to backfire. Plans are backfiring. You know why, Sagittarius? Because you're waiting on that other person to lead in this relationship, and you're not leading your own relationship. You may have to take initiative sometimes. Sometimes it's going to be up to you. You can't sit there and just keep waiting on your other partner. And you're waiting and you're waiting. You know what it's doing? It's making you exhausted. You're tired. You're stressed out in your own relationship. You're stressed. Exhausted. Don't know if you're coming or you're going. Now, some of y'all are successfully moving on, moving forward, pushing through. You got tired of this. You got tired of the stagnant energy. You got tired of people not coming home on the right time. You got tired of they always giving you some type of deceptive answer, knowing that you know the truth, knowing that you probably checked that man text message. You probably checked that man DM and he done gave you some BS story, some BS excuse. And you like, nah, I'm moving forward with my life with that. Now, some of y'all just staying there, thinking that person's going to change. But they're saying you're deceiving yourself. You're deceiving yourself. If you waiting on that person to change, you're deceiving yourself. What else I got? I got the Four of Cups. And then I have the Two of Swords, indecisive. And then I have the Four of Pentacles. Yep. Holding on. Now I say this. This is going to be for a small amount of Sagittarius. Real small. I'm talking about real small. Real small. Some of y'all Sagittarius, your relationship partner, they're telling the truth. And you're just in your head about it. You know, because you may be dealing with some insecurities of your own, but your person really is rejecting like other offers. Like if they have a girl keep pushing up on them, or somebody at work keep pushing up on them, if you checking text messages, if they talking about they hanging late night with the friends or something like that, they're telling the truth. And what you're doing is causing like a state of confusion and chaos, and you're being very indecisive with yourself. You're stressed out and worried because you're all up in your head about it, and you're holding on to old emotions, things that happened with the other person, and you're making a comparison. You're trying to compare this person to the person that you're with now. You're trying to compare your ex-lover to your new lover. And you're saying, nah, he did that to me, such and such. He did that to me. And now I can't, you know what? I can't do it. I can't move like that. You know, so I know you're doing some strange things. Because my ex, he did those types of things too. When he stayed out in the midnight hour, he really was cheating on me. Or when I asked him who's that girl picture that he was liking, the whole time they were dating. The whole time they were messing around. And he told me that was just a friend. Now, what you're doing is comparing your ex to your new lover. And that's not what's going on. Your person's a different man, or they're a different woman, and they're rejecting those offers. And they want nobody but you, but you're being indecisive and too confused for yourself. You're overanalyzing the situation and increasing the intensity of the relationship. You're increasing it. You came to see past your own insecurities. And I do apologize, but it's some Sagittarius here that is very insecure. And that's probably why some of y'all are already finna give up on a relationship that's way too early. You're about to give up on something that has a lot of potential, because you're trying to manifest a new man. I should just get me a new man. I should just, because I'm tired of all the chaos and confusion. No, you trying to give up on something way too early. What you need to realize is that it's you that's causing this. Now, it's some things that you want to say to your partner to let them know, hey, I feel like in a relationship, this is how we should structure our partnership. This is what I don't like. This is what triggers me. If you do this, let your partner know. Discuss things with your partner. Discuss things with your person. So you don't have to feel exhausted or go snooping around, lurking around, trying to find something that's not there. You're trying to look for a text. You're trying to play private investigator. And there's nothing there that's private to investigate. You got to come out of this energy and go ahead and make a decision. If you're going to move forward with this person, move forward with this person. But if you're going to move on, move on. Now, for the others, what you're doing is, Sagittarius, you're refusing to ever go back to these difficult relationships that left you tired, that left you being cheated on, that left you being a lot of deception. This person here was a whole transformers, a whole Decepticon. Oh no, I refuse to go back. And you're trying to see a new future with your life. You know, some of y'all are making the decision, because I feel like this girl here, she made a choice. You know, she may be leaving her little girl ways behind. You know what I'm trying to say here. Now, don't get offended, Sagittarius, what I'm trying to say here. You know, like, I'm going to block you off on Instagram and on Facebook, or I'm going to block your number. You're not going to talk to me for like 7 days. Yeah, we're not doing all that. You know, I'm going to play hard to get, you know, things of that nature, right? And some of y'all just like, I'm leaving that stuff behind. If I got to go into a relationship and I got to play games, you know, mind games, manipulation, I got to lie and make false promises or false hopes and things of that nature, like, you're leaving that. I don't know why I'm getting like Shira Star information in my head right now. You know how she'll say something about you got to be seductive or play games. You got to manipulate. You got to play games. Somebody here is like, nah, I'm tired of that. That ain't getting me nowhere neither, right? And you kind of like, nah, I'm going towards the future. I'm just gonna find a man that I can build with. Like if you said like, I don't want no bother builders. Like, if you were saying some stuff like that in the past, like you were working on that game plan for like a year or two, right? And that wasn't working for you. Or maybe just the last 4 months you were trying to do that. I don't want no bother builder. I don't want no man that I can build with or nothing like that. You know, I don't believe in that. And that's what some of y'all doing. Some of y'all turning y'all heads around or back from that. And you say, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to go ahead and find somebody that I know that wants to be in a committed relationship with me. That just finds me attractive, you know. That find me attractive, who will share the same knowledge and goals and future ideals as myself. And I just want to continue to move forward. And I feel like that's what you're going to do. You're going to meet somebody. Because I feel like with Cupid here, that's coming real soon for you, Sagittarius. And I feel like, once again, you left the little girl games behind and you done grew up. You done found a new perspective of yourself. And now you're moving forward and now you're waiting for someone to choose you. But it's kind of like you're saying, I choose now. Like, I choose how I go into relationships. I choose the communications we have in our relationship. I choose the direction that we go in our relationship. I'm not saying like you taking a full leadership position, but it's kind of like you're not with the foolishness anymore. It's like bygones be bygones, you know, with your ways and behaviors, with your behavior issues. Not issues. I don't feel like they're issues, but there were issues that caused you in a relationship to fail. You know, dating, like if you dated a whole lot, you know, that just was not working for you. Or if you was in a committed relationship and that failed, you know, it is what it is, right? And then I have the Hangman. Yeah, it was just leaving a lot of delays, a lot of hang-ups, a lot of mishaps. You just kind of like not with it anymore. Now, some of you are still in a place of transitioning. Like, some of you are finally realizing, you know what, that could be me that's doing that all the time. Maybe that could be the insight that was messing with me in my relationships. That's probably why I couldn't be able to find a good man. That's what some of you are saying. Like, the ways I was thinking or the things that I thought I should do for getting like a real man. Like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just getting a lot of Shira's information out. So I'm just going to say it like it is. Some of y'all are in a place, like you're transitioning. Like, you tried those tips that you hear online. You tried those online tips, right? You tried it. It could be from Shira Star. It can be from Derek Jacks, whatever his name is. You know, it can be that. But that wasn't working for you. So now you're transitioning to where, okay, you know what? I'll level up in my own way. I'll level up and say, this is how I know this person is for me. If I go on a date with this person and the vibe is good, the energy is good, we have good conversation, I'm not going to have sex that night, and that person calls me and we continue to vibrate on that same good level, then I want that person, right? That's what some of y'all are transitioning from leaving bad dating behavior patterns in the past, and also trains of thought. These are thoughts and they're agonizing. Like, for some of you, it could be insecurity. Like, if you went on a date, you probably felt like, maybe I'm too fat, I'm bloated, is my makeup pretty enough? Is my conversation good enough? Just false ideals of yourself. You know, these are false sense of entrapment. Even though it's not the Eight of Swords, that's where you're going towards. But it's an illusion. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You're human. You're just a spiritual being. You're human. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay? Everybody has their time where they have good dates, they have bad dates. Everybody has their own picks and chooses who they want in a woman, who they want in a man. That has nothing to do with you. Don't internalize that energy. Don't internalize those thoughts, because one day you will be chosen. A lot of you keep thinking, because of these bad thoughts in your mind, you're thinking those are the reason you're getting rejected. That's not why you're getting rejected from dates or why men are not choosing you to be with you. This also could be with a man. This is not the reason why females are rejecting you. This is not the reason. You just have not found your right person yet, and you still was going through adolescent behaviors to mature adult behaviors. You still were just going through the process. You're just like everybody else. Everybody has bad things going on. I can say, for example, Chris Brown. Chris Brown, you know, I don't know why. Maybe because he just had that baby, right? So he's just in my mind. You know, when he was dating Rihanna, he made that mistake. You know how hard it probably was with just a little bit for him to get to a real girl. You know, like not just messing around. I guess that was a bad example. That was a horrible example. But the way y'all keep perceiving yourself or looking at yourselves in the mirror thinking that's the reason why no man is in your life or no woman is in your life, that's not the reason. Everybody still has to grow up. Everybody's still learning too. And the reason why I was saying Chris Brown, even though he's in the limelight, he's a celebrity, you be thinking like a flock of girls will go to him, but it probably took him a long time just to really find somebody that he really want to spend his time with, right? Because he still had to go through some growth spurts. He still had to learn. I wish I could have had came up with a better example, but that's the only person that came to my mind, though. That's the only person that came to my mind. But you're not the reason why you don't have anyone in your life right now. You're not the reason why. That's not the reason. You just had to grow up. That's all. You just growing pains. Let's go ahead and get more into it. The Hangman being clarified, Two of Cups. The Four of Pentacles being clarified, the Hangman again, Two of Swords. Y'all got to make the decision. Make the decision. Go ahead and move forward with your life. If you're going to move forward with this person, go ahead and move forward with this person. This person here is coming with a lot of love, a lot of loving energy. They want to be in love. They want to cherish you. They want to be in a partnership with you. The only hang-ups is being caused, or only delays that's being caused in your life right now is because you're stuck in your mind about things that's not there. You know, things that just not there. Now, the ones that's moving on and you left like a bad relationship, I'm going to tell you right now why you left. The reason why you left, you probably was wanting your person to do a whole lot more, and you felt like you was showing up, but really you wasn't showing up all the way. You were still battling some insecurities too. You had your own hang-ups and delays as well. Everybody's not perfect. We all have things that's not great about us. We all have characteristic traits and flaws. You know, we all have it. No one is going to be exempt from that whatsoever. Now, if you totally moved on and you became aware of some of your issues, you'll have a new chapter in your life with new love. But if you have not dealt with those problems and you trying to move on, you're only deceiving yourself, because you're finna go into another relationship with those same insecurities, those same delays, those same obstacles. Because it was you the whole time, Sagittarius. I don't know how to say it to you, you know. Now, the ones who are in a relationship, if you get out of your mind and stop thinking so negative, or stop thinking the worst case scenario, stop snooping around, looking for something that's not there, trying to be a private investigator in your own life. And if they say if you go look for something, eventually you're going to find something. But I figured it out. What you done found was this video to tell you was up in your head. What you found was this reading to let you know you was all up in your head, and it was you, baby girl. Just come on out, all right? Come on out of it. Come on out of this state of confusion. It's love here. Go ahead and treat yourself, baby. Go ahead and treat yourself. Go ahead and just dive into this ocean of love. Just go ahead and float. Float on. Just float, all right? Just float in your love, baby. Just float. You found out the truth, but you went around, started snooping, you came across those tarot card reader videos. You found out, oh, it was me the whole time. I was thinking the worst case scenario. I was just blind. I really just did not want it to be me this time. I didn't want it to be me. I thought it was them. They was always, doing some crazy things in the midnight hour. They'll go to the bathroom and then I hear the toilet flush. And then I be thinking they had their phone with them. But then when I looked up, the phone was really on the side, on the nightstand. So, no, he was really just using the bathroom. All right? He was really just using the bathroom, girl. The phone was on the nightstand the whole time. All right. Now, for some, you probably are thinking just like a worst case scenario. And your relationship partner. And when I'm about to say something different. It's something different I want to say because that felt like I'm finna say the same thing though. I think it's something about choices. Let me move on. It'll come back to me. Whatever the F I'm about to say is gonna come back to me. 7 of Swords, King of Swords. Some of y'all just too curious about your partner. Your person always feels like they have to be on the defense with you. And that's why it's bringing delays in your relationship. Because love can be here. Love does exist here. Like I said, you may be wanting your person to do more or show up more or tell the truth. All I keep hearing about is I need to know the truth and all of this. But your person is telling you the truth. Your person's telling you the truth. You put your person on the defense end, and they're getting exhausted and tired with you. Oh, and that's what I wanted to say. Some of you may be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pisces is definitely in the building. Pisces real strong. You're definitely dealing with a Pisces man. Or you could be dealing with a Pisces woman. And you always feel like you have to stand your ground or be on the defense with this person. But this person is telling the truth. He keeps blocking other females, okay? If you worry about this King of Swords, whoever your person is, Sagittarius, your person is telling the truth. Period. They're telling the truth. They're not messing around with no one. It's in your mind. This person felt like he found home, like he wants to have a home with you. He wants to expand with you. He wants to increase with you. He wants to hang in this relationship with you. He's hanging in there, or she is hanging in there, Sagittarius men. She is hanging in there with you. She wants to form a partnership with you. And some of you may be having some health issues, seriously. Like you really need to go see your doctor. Like for some, I'm not trying to be a medical expert. I'm just reading these cards to the best of my interpretation so you can make the best decision with your life. And also for entertainment purposes. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, Knight of Swords. Harsh words being spoken. Someone keeps going back to the past, how they felt betrayed by their ex-lover. My ex did me like this. They hurt me in the past. You're going to do it too. Oh no, I'm going to be single again. No, let's not do this. I don't want to fight. Yeah, let's fight. Let's have more arguments. The other person like, no, I don't want to fight. Just stop. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to betray you. It's something going on here. I know it's another female. I know you're talking to her. Are you talking to someone at work? I have my suspicions, and your person's like, no, I did not do this. For some of you, you got to stop thinking about this past relationship. Whoever hurt you in the past, release it, let it go. It's time to see a new perspective of yourself. It's time to say, okay, it's all right to be single. Find a new happiness with yourself moving forward. A lot of you are moving forward, and you're like, all this confusion, I will never be a part of it again. Now, a different group, an ex want to come back, and you're like, nah, I know how you were when you backstabbed me, you betrayed me. I'd rather just be by myself, single. You know, that was a long trip. I done lost some arms. There was some battle wounds, but I'm blessed. I'm never stressed. You know, that's what you telling your person. Knight of Swords, I have what? The Knight of Wands. I told you I was wounded. I was hurt. I felt beaten and backstabbed and betrayed. But now I'm blessed with abundance. 10 of Swords. I got the 3 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. I got the Page of Pentacles. See your ex trying to come back and trying to win you over, but you have learned a lesson. For some of you Sagittarius, y'all learned the lesson. You know, whatever this hard knock lesson that came in relationships, you probably felt like Mercury retrograde whoop your behind. That's how you felt like, woo, Mercury retrograde really showed me, or just 2019 just showed me relationships in a new perspective. I have a new mindset when it comes to relationship. I know exactly how to go towards relationship. I make my own decision. I have my own communication. I have my own vibration when it comes to the opposite of sex or same sex, however you want to say. I'm not going to be defeated anymore. I'm not going to have to fight. I don't want to have to keep fighting for something to make it work. I want somebody who knows exactly what they want. Now, we can build it from the ground up, but if I have to keep fighting for something, and I have to fight and fight and fight, and I get no rewards, all I keep getting hurt and pain and anxiety and frustration when it comes to my mind, and also delays, mental delays, emotional delays, relationship delays. I'm in that cycle. I'm moving forward with my life, and now I found a new man. But if for some of y'all who trying to work it out, your person wants to hang in there. Some of those suspicions that you have is from past insecurities, from how an ex did you. Your person trying to present something to you. And what I mean by that, they're trying to present something real to you that you still have to work on. You're going to have to work on it. But like I said, is this a different type? There's 2 types of working on a relationship. You can build it from the ground up. And y'all, we have some hiccups. We have some problems. We have some mishaps. We can do it. Or you can be a part of the other group that's just saying, nah, I'm going to continue to keep fighting for something. And I'm going to keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing and keep pushing until we find love. That's 2 different types of building of relationships. And that's probably why I was getting like that Bob the Builder type thing. Like maybe you did not know the how to decipher or separate the 2. Because yeah, you don't want no Bob the Builder like you picked up some man that's a, oh, I got it. Oh, I'm sorry if that was loud. A Bob the Builder man is, go back to that movie. What's love got to do with it? No. A Thin Line Between Love and Hate with Martin Lawrence, right?
Sharp, very impressive. One day after lunch, she meets this scary curl, Uncle Tom looking buck-toothed brother.
So, can you fix my car?
Shit, I can fix anything.
Oh, really?
She cleaned him up, cut his hair, even straightened out his crooked-ass teeth.
You need anything else fixed up around in here?
I mean, she's a damn sister. She'll work with her brother, you know?
Mike.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Big Mike. What's your name?
Karen.
Karen.
Yes.
Damn, you beautiful. You make a brother want to sing to you. Ooh, Karen. I want you.
Brother man was looking good. He was treating her like a queen, and she gave him everything he wanted. He was exactly where he should be, eating out of the palm of her hands, begging her.
Marry me. Marry me.
Really?
Really.
Everything was fine, peachy keen. Then one day, he saw a mirror. Trouble. He started thinking, hey.
Looking kind of good.
Will you come on?
Next thing you know, he's acting up. Acting like he's running things. He moved in with her. The flowers stopped coming. He started to show his ass. Even though he's not cheating on her, it's been 2 years and he hasn't mentioned the word marriage. All of a sudden, he's afraid of commitment, giving her that old textbook line.
I've been hurt before, so I'm like really careful with my heart, all right?
Please. You was broke before with a jerry curl and crooked ass teeth.
Look, can I get a milk there? Huh?
Now, she's got a couple of choices here. You know what I told her to do. Right. Kick him to the curb. It is time to move on, Karen.
Right? Old girl had found Bobby Brown. He was a mechanic. Teeth was bad. Everything. That's a Bob the Builder. She built that man up. And then when he finally started looking good and started feeling himself and he had good self-esteem with himself, he loved her. That's a Bob the Builder chick. Okay? Now, if you got something good going on in your life and the other person got something good going on in their life and y'all two can come together and really marinate and present something to the table, they got something to bring to the table, you got something to bring to the table, that's working on an empire. Y'all got to learn how to separate fantasy and reality from entertainment to something real. Because that's what you're getting there is a dream. I'll joke about it. You know, I listen to some of that information. And that's cool. But once again, you're learning. Because I feel like, well, a lot of that youthful energy came out. A lot of you guys or girls were just learning. You're just learning. There's nothing wrong with that. You just still were learning. But that's your reason reading, Sagittarius. Hopefully that helped. I feel like a lot of you are moving on to a new direction with your life where it's going to be way more success for you when it comes to relationships, when it comes to businesses, just even with yourself. Just with yourself. But I hope it resonates. Drop a comment below, like, share, subscribe. I love you all. Peace, peace.